Good morning children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good. So children, in today's class we are going to start with the revisions. Okay, as I have already completed all the lessons of this sem. So from today onwards we are going to start the revisions. Okay, so we'll start from the first lesson. Okay, so what is the first lesson? Construction of a house. So we all have learned about this, is it? So who all will help us in constructing a house? So first of all, where do we all live? We all live in a house, is it? So to build a house, all the persons, can a single person build a house? No, it's not possible, is it? It's not possible for a single person to build a house. There are many persons who help in building a house, is it? So in this lesson, we have already learned about the people who help us in building a house, is it? So first of all, what do we need to build a house? We need a plan, is it? So who makes a plan? Who makes a plan? It's an architect. So architect makes a plan of the proposed house. So first we need a planning how to build a house, is it? So first, according to that plan only, the other persons will build a house. So first, what do we need? It's a plan. So who makes a plan to build a house? Architect. Architect makes a plan to build a house. So the plan, what do we call? The map, what it is? It is called as a plan. And the house is built according to that. Is it? So later on, once the plan is finalized, next person it is the mason. The mason with the other laborers marks the land as shown in the plan. So once the plan is finalized, so the architect makes the map, it is called as a plan, and once it is finalized, the mason with the other laborers, according to the plan, he marks the land. Okay, marks the land as shown in the plan. Then they dig a foundation. After that, the mason erects the wall by laying bricks one on the another. Okay, so according to the plan, what the architect has made, according to the plan, the mason and the other laborers, first he marks the land, he dig the foundation and he erects the wall, okay, by using bricks, by laying bricks one on the another. So what do he use this? He used cement, the mixture of cement and sand to set the bricks. Okay, many laborers, not only the mason, many laborers help him in this work. Okay, so the mason, what is the work of the mason? The mason erects the wall. Okay, mason erects the wall by laying bricks one on the another. He uses the mixture of cement and sand. Not only the mason, the other laborers, you helps them in doing this. Next, the roof of the house is made of iron bars and concrete. Okay, the roof should be strong, is it? So the roof of the house is made by iron bars and concrete. So a blacksmith makes iron gate and wire mesh for windows and doors. So the next person who helps in building a house is a blacksmith. So what is the work of the blacksmith? What does he do? The blacksmith makes iron gate and wire mesh for windows